Welcome to Stitch and Stuff. I'm Sarah,
And I'm Kim.
and we're returning after a really long hiatus to say hello and show some of what we've been doing.
Well, a year and a half hiatus.
Really long hiatus. I mean, some people take like 3 to 5 year hiatuses. I've seen some pop up that haven't been on my phone
Yeah.
for a long, long time. And we have a new member of our Flosstube. This is our new baby, Finian. He was born at the end of October, and he is our little angel baby.
He's a little boy child.
So he is 6 weeks old, which is crazy. And yeah, my life is
It is crazy.
wild right now.
Uh, so if you're new here, for some reason, if you stumbled upon us, we are, I'm sorry, I'm going to adjust my light because I'm dark. I'm in Indiana and Sarah's in Yakima, Washington. So we've got a 3 hour time difference. So I might be messing with my lighting. We're mother and daughter. And then when we were floss tubing regularly, Sarah's three daughters would join us a lot more in the beginning than towards the end. Sarah has a 16-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a baby.
We're so happy.
Yeah.
We are really, really happy. It's kind of a dream come true to have another one. So
I I laugh all the time because I just figured the next announcement we got about a new grandchild would come from my youngest son and his wife because they're the youngest of the four kids and they're the only ones that don't have kids yet. And when Sarah sent out a text message to the family, the first thing that came through was a picture of the pregnancy test. And I looked at it and I was
I
watching
think I
TV, my
had a
husband and I.
paper from the doctor confirming like that I was pregnant on the
Maybe that, but there was also the
but,
test.
but the test was on, yeah, on it. Like on
Yeah. And so I looked at it and I thought, oh, they've got COVID.
the
I was just so in tune to the COVID tests. And then I looked, and then the next message came through. I read down and it said baby Dempson arriving. And I'm like, what? And I'm thinking of Sam and Ashley, and I'm like, wait, Dempson.
Yeah, we didn't really,
Uh,
I don't think we really told people we were trying because we
no.
didn't know if it was gonna, both of us are older and we didn't really know if it was gonna be possible. I
No.
mean, it was possible
And
technically still, but
and I called her right away, and while I'm on the phone with her, my phone is blowing up from all of her brothers saying, "Wait, what's going on? It's not April Fool's. What's going on?"
no, it wasn't April Fool. I think it was too early. I think it was like February or March or something, probably,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, it was a surprise, but it's a sweet surprise.
It's a sweet surprise. So we're
Yeah,
normally a plus tube about cross stitch and some knitting and chit chat and
yeah.
life. And it's been a long time. So we decided I need to check in and say hello.
Well, and I have had a couple people reach out to us and out to me on social media and say, "I really miss you guys," and don't you think you'll floss tube again? So anyway, I was at the Jingle Ball, Lindy Stitch's Jingle Ball last weekend, and I went into one of the community stitching rooms, and as I was chatting with some people, it dawned on them that that we had had a floss tube, and then they remembered us, and a couple of them said, "Oh, I miss your floss. I miss watching your floss tube." So I told Sarah that, and she texted me yesterday and said, "Hey, do you want to film an update floss tube tomorrow?" And I thought, sure, why not?
Yeah. Oh wow. Even in the time we've been recording, your light has gone so much down at your outside light. Sorry,
Oh
the
yeah,
your sunlight
out there,
is
yeah,
gone so quick.
it's dark. And I'm sitting here in the middle of a snowstorm. I don't know if, yeah, it's pretty dark.
Don't
Um,
so.
It's been snowing all day. I told Sarah we had gotten a whole bunch of snow the weekend of Thanksgiving, and it finally melted completely a couple days ago, and now we're covered up again. I think I'm going to have to turn that other light on.
Okay. It is what it is. That's fine.
Yeah,
It's so hard in the winter.
it is hard.
So you've
And
got lighting. I've got kids constantly asking me questions.
there
Fine.
we go. Let's just do that.
Well, we like keeping it real. Flosstube, that we used to.
Yeah, we were the keeping it real
The
floss
keeping it
tubers.
real Flosstube.
We used Ziploc bags for our project bags, if you remember.
I don't have any with. Oh, I do have a Ziploc bag project still right here next to me. So you'll get to see that in a minute. And I think you've probably done a lot more cross stitching than I have
Well,
last period of time.
but I have stitched a lot because I don't have children
Yeah.
and I'm retired. And I think actually, um, when we last floss tube, my dad was living with us because we had moved
Right.
my dad in, and I was still working very close to finishing up my remote chime with my job where I
Mhm.
worked since I moved. And so that was in March. And then in August of that year, um, my dad got ill and had to go to rehab. And after his rehab and the hospitalization, I really realized that he needed more care than we probably were able to give him. And the rehab place he was in has long-term living too. They have assisted living. And so after, I don't know, was it 30 days in rehab? I think it was a month for him to get his strength back from the sepsis that he had. He'd gotten to know people and know the staff, and he liked it. And so it was there were just a few times in the beginning he'd say, "When am I going to get to come home?" And we would just say, "Well, Dad, we're not sure." And then by the time we really had to make a decision, he was very receptive to staying. And he's got friends and he plays dominoes and cards and um, it was good. And he's 10 minutes with stop signs from my house. But
Hmm.
because of that, when he got ill, actually, so yeah, I lost my job because I moved in like April and I had another job. It was a remote job. It was a call center job for Medicare providers that needed help with their reimbursements, and it was so intense, and it was so micromanaged, and I just, it was horrible. I was dreading every morning getting up and logging on, and I had done 5 weeks of training, and then I had been on the floor. They called it the floor, taking calls for 2 weeks maybe when my dad got sick,
Mhm.
and I wasn't eating. I was not that I couldn't afford to not eat for a while, but I wasn't eating. I was having a hard time sleeping. I was just so stressed. So and he was so sick. And then on Sunday, so he got sick on a Thursday. On Sunday, I told my husband, I said, I can't keep doing this job. And so anyway, I quit that job overnight. I just said, I can't, I'm quitting, and knew that I needed to be more available to my dad. So in the beginning, we were there all the time, every day visiting him. But then we came out to see Sarah and my other son in Seattle, and we were gone a month in June this last year. And when we came back, he had kind of blossomed and gotten a little more independent and um, had didn't seem to need me to be there every day. So anyway, but he's had a rough year. He was in the hospital 4 times last year. So, and he's become quite frail, and his cognitive decline has really taken a hit. So, anyway, he's still fairly happy. I mean, we try to do our best. So, I am there quite a bit still, and but I still have a lot of time to stitch because I'm not work. I didn't go back to work. It was very hard to find a job at age 62, 63.
Yeah.
People don't really want to hire you,
Yeah.
no matter how qualified you are. So, it worked out okay. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's close by and I'm available to him. So that's what's most important.
Yeah.
Look at those little rosy cheeks.
No.
Look at those little chubby cheeks. He looks like Millie there.
Always. He always looks like Millie, our
Yeah.
middle girl.
So anyway, I did go back. I told Sarah and looked at our last floss tube to kind of look and see what we had been working on. And so then I thought, oh, well, I have a few finishes I can share. So I brought down some finishes
Yay.
from upstairs. And the first one, if you followed us, I was working on a jardin privé Four Seasons. It was four panels all on one piece
Oh, so pretty. I
of
love those.
fabric,
I
and
love
I
those.
finished this last year.
So pretty.
Like I
You can
think
just
in
frame it. What are you gonna do? Do you think?
yeah, it's going to be a little tricky because I don't have a lot of fabric on the top edge here. I don't
Yeah.
know why I did that. Look at that,
Oh
all
yeah,
that
look,
fabric in there.
centered funny.
Yeah, but so it's all Four Seasons,
So
and
beautiful.
I was just so happy with this one. So that was a big one, but I had an even bigger finish this year. Let me just kind of roll this up. This linen gets really wrinkly really fast. I had started Pine Mountain Design snapshots
Right.
all on all on one piece of fabric. There's 12 months, and I when I picked this back up last this year, I just finished this
Okay.
year. I think I had done January and part of February and part of that March. And now I
Wow.
don't know if you tell me
Beautiful.
if you can see it, Sarah.
Yes, I can. I can't see the side of the palm tree as well. So you just scroll it over back and forth. Yeah, there you go.
This way.
Really cute.
Um, So I got all 12 months done. And my goal had been to get this done before November, just to get
Wow.
it done. And I did. I got it done. And it's going to need a massive frame. I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's
do.
big. That's really
I
big.
mean, but I got enough fabric to play with it. The other really big one that I finished that I was working on back in the day, and I finished this actually a year ago. My goal had been to finish this before Christmas last year because, I was going to get it framed and everything for this
You
year.
always
Hold
are.
on. And it was the Crocetta Go-Go's, no, yeah, Crocetta Go-Go's Advent calendar piece.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. You did it
Um,
a while ago.
So there's 24. The last panel is that
Oh,
Santa. Oops, oops,
the big
there. Can you
one.
see it?
Yes, but I can't see the bottom, so just pull it up a little bit as you go. Oh, that one with the
Can you
Santa
see?
is really cute.
Here, hold on. I'll fold this. This was the last one. It was a long, skinny one.
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh wow, so cute.
I just
I
can't
really
see
like
what I'm
that better.
showing here. Yeah, there we go.
So vibrant. All the colors are so cute.
I really, Carolyn Zook is working on this, and she says she probably wouldn't get it done in the next year, but I bet if she really wanted to or wanted to work on it, she could, because these squares did stitch up pretty fast once you got going. I mean, a few of them
Yeah.
were
Well,
a
no,
little
that
more
one is definitely more.
involved than other ones. But I think she had started hers over a couple times, and I had started this over three times, I think, before I finally went back to this original fabric. I don't know why. Actually, it wasn't my original fabric. I had a green linen, kind of a pale green, and
Yeah,
I hated it. And then I went to this, and then I went to a different one, and then I went back to this.
I like that one. The white shows just enough without being
Yeah, that was, I think, part of my problem was the white wasn't really showing up on
the green.
I love the cardinal one.
It's really cute.
Anyway, so that was a huge, huge, huge thing. Um, I just need to get a couple of big frames.
Yeah, at Hobby Lobby, they have a huge frame, like a section with huge frames. That's what
They
I
do
did
at
for
Hobby
my,
Lobby. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I did for my, what was that big one?
Oh,
Snowflower
Snowflower
Diaries,
Diaries.
Joyful
Yeah.
World Calendar.
I also finished this one, which I started the summer my mom died.
Oh yeah,
I started right after she died. It was a Barbara Richards Bordeaux
Bordeaux,
pattern.
Bordeaux,
I really
Bordeaux.
dinked around with her, I think because of all the back stitching, and I finally just buckled down and got her done.
Yes.
And I finished a kit that Sarah gave me for Christmas. It was Winterwood's ABC from Alicia Paulson.
Oh, did you tell me you finished it? I don't even remember talking
Oh,
about it.
I thought I might have, but maybe I didn't.
It's on a black on the sample, right?
Huh?
Not a black on the sample. Is her sample one on a black fabric?
No, that's the Midsummer Nights
Oh, I
ABC.
wish I
I've
did. I
started
bet I
that one
stitched
because you
that
gave me
one.
your, yeah. And
Did I
I might as
show
well just
that
show
one?
you.
I wonder.
Huh?
Did I ever show that one? I stitched that one and
I
finished.
don't think you did and you gave it away. I think you
Well,
gave it.
it's still sitting here. I am
Oh,
giving it
is it?
away. I
Oh, well,
haven't finished framing.
yeah.
I have all the stuff pulled out to frame it now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
cute.
finished Barbara Anna's Autumn Squirrel.
So cute.
And I finished, I really did get a lot finished
You
last
did
year. I
get a lot
finished Doreen
finished.
Jones.
Me.
I think it was the Birds and Bees mystery
Free, like,
cell.
that's the free one on her Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
If you go to her photos,
I'm
you
working
can
on
find all the same
her,
photos.
I'm working on her Christmas one that she did this year. And then the last thing, it was the last thing I think I showed. Um,
Oh, Easter Pete.
it was Mr. Pete. I finally got Mr. Pete done, and this was I think this is with I Needle and Thread, and I used Shepherd's Bush had their own conversion, and it was more pastel-y, and I love it.
Really, really nice.
And of
It's
course, I
probably
haven't
even
done
cuter
anything.
in person.
Huh?
Probably even cuter in person. It's probably a little washed
It
out.
is. And I've finished other things that are framed. I finished several Emily Calls that are framed. I mean, it's been a pretty productive couple of years. But
Can you bring me the cross stitch that's on the chair in the dining room?
now ask me if I finished my
Black
Hawk
one?
Run Hollow. No.
I know I have made some progress on both of mine.
Or my Quakers, my Rosewood Manor Quakers.
Oh
So
yeah.
I worked on the autumn one a lot this last fall. And that one seems to go quicker for me than the other ones do, and I don't know why. But anyway,
Because it's
I
fall.
am going to focus on those next year. Huh?
It's fall and it's your favorite season.
That might be it.
That could,
And I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I want to find a way to focus on my Christmas Hawk Run Hollow. I want to do that one first.
yeah, that's a really pretty one.
Yeah.
Okay,
What do you got?
okay. Well, I cannot remember. I think I must have. Oops. Can you look at it? I just gotta remember when I finished. I didn't go back and watch. I'm gonna show these one-handed a little bit. Did I show this when it was all finished with the border and everything? This
I
button,
think
what is this
so.
one called? Snapperland by Bent Creek.
Yeah.
That one
Winter
was probably
Stumperland.
already done, but I just couldn't recall.
I don't remember seeing it with the words and everything though.
Yeah, I might have finished the border after our last one.
Your holder.
Okay, can
Mm-hmm.
you hold it again up
Yeah.
closer to the thing? Just it's really
That's so
cute with
cute.
all the little snaps and the I loved the border. The border was kind of fun to stitch. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's coming through, but the color,
Why does it
can I
have
see it?
snaps on
Just for decoration. The color, the variegation of the color, I don't even remember what colorway that is for the blue on the border. It
Yeah.
doesn't show probably on the screen, but it is a really nice, subtle, light to dark ombre.
Yeah.
What is
And this, oh, I'll show this in a few minutes because that's connected to one of my other current projects. Okay, hold this one up. This is the what's it called?
Midsummer
Midsummer
ABCs.
ABCs or something. This is
Yeah.
Alicia Paulson as well as the midwinter one that you just did. And I made this for my friend who is a flower farmer. And I have a I think I just have a white frame that I'm going to put it in. I just need to put it on the sticky
Yeah.
note, give it to her. I was supposed to be her Christmas gift last year and it got kind of tucked away and I kind of forgot and yep, so I need to fully finish that and hand it off to
Yeah.
her.
I think I'm
I love
gonna
that one.
put that on my list of yeah, of Year of Whips with Melanie Watkins.
Because you've started that one too.
Yeah, I started it last year. I've got just a couple motifs done, but I'd
Are
like to
you
get
doing
it
it on
done.
the black? Or did you
Yes,
do
I am.
I love this one. Oh, we had to take a break because we don't have a premium Zoom account anymore. So we have to kind of jimmy rig the system to get back in and
Yeah.
keep recording.
So
If it's a little
if it's a little disjointed, that's why.
because thankfully my husband is no longer in grad school, which was how we had access to a free account.
That
So
was the other accomplishment that's
yes,
happened
so
in
he's
the last year.
graduated and he has been working full time as a therapist, I don't know, a year and a half.
Yeah.
And he's working on opening a private practice. And he just got another client today. So he said I think if he gets one more, he'll be kind of at capacity for his part-time hours, which is great because he's working full-time for behavioral. No, I got it now. The baby's not in my hand. I know you want to show. Why don't you go find something you've made and show something you've made?
I am.
You want to say hello?
No.
This is Liddy. Say hello. Put your head down in.
Hi.
No, put your head
I'm
down in.
headless.
Nobody wants to see your hand.
Liddy was what, 12 maybe when we started this? I don't even know. What we started in 2020,
2020. Yeah, 5 years ago.
5 years ago. 11. Oh my gosh. You were younger than
And
that.
now
Flosstubing.
she drives.
And now she got her license this year, this fall, and took her sisters to the thrift store today and to get slushies on the way home. She's really proud of the sweater she found.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I
A whole
still
different-
just blows me away. Like what?
I know.
What? You just drive to town now?
I know. So yeah, lots of things changed, but we did lose our premium Zoom account, which is maybe one of the more negative things about it. I don't know. But yeah, I was saying I love this on the black. I just feel like the colors pop. So if you're ever thinking about doing this one, I would recommend doing it on the black. It's obviously
Yeah, it is really
fun.
It's really
stitch,
pretty.
but-
And Sarah and I were always a big fan of Alicia Paulson. She doesn't really design much anymore.
No,
I
I'm
think
not sure
she's
what
kind of
she's
I did look up her blog and she's doing
her blog was offline a couple weeks ago when I went to go kind of catch up with her. And so
was it?
and I was a little
Oh,
wait,
she
what's
was
happening?
doing some
But maybe it was
she's doing illustrating or editing or I forget. It's another whole field of creativity. I think she's just
oh, yeah.
kind of moved on.
I was gonna quick pull up and see if her blog is back up.
I hope not, because
No, yeah, it says there's nothing at that Posy Gets Cozy domain. Which means all those
Really?
years of her blogging, I don't know. Where did they go? Did she take them
did she
down?
take it off? Did she take it down?
Is it like only something you can access if you have a membership? Because there is a place to log in, but when I click on the link, yep, there's nothing at that domain. So I did message her to let her know in case there was some weird thing she didn't know about.
It popped up for me.
Oh, what?
Well,
This is what I get when I search for her blog. And even when I click the
oh
link.
no, you're right. It when I searched for her, it brought me to her pattern pages.
Yes. Yeah.
But then when I went to her
Website's still up
blog,
in her patterns, but not
yeah,
her
the
blog.
blog is
I always
gone.
used to really like to read. I felt like there was so many
She
beautiful
was really
things.
interesting. Yeah. Oh, that makes me
I know.
sad.
I know. So I'm not sure if she's just transitioning it to a new domain or who knows? I don't know. I missed it. And I haven't seen anything on her social media. But her patterns are all still there. Her store still works. So you can always go get, any of these designs.
PDFs, yeah.
Yeah, the PDFs. I don't think she does as many kits and stuff anymore.
The last time she even posted on Instagram was July of 2024.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what if she's just pulled back because she's doing other work or I don't know, but I miss her blog. I really loved browsing back through it and looking at recipe
Yeah.
recommendations, and all the comments always had tons of interesting things that people
Yeah.
shared. So
She was just such a Alicia, come back.
Alicia, we miss you.
I saw another person has taken their whole stuff down is Vonna Pfeiffer.
Really? Wow. What's this situation?
I don't know. I think all of her YouTube tutorials are gone. I haven't checked recently, but they were all down the other day when I looked.
Whoa.
Her blog's down. I don't think she's even got an Instagram account anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Huh. Interesting. This
Yeah.
I was really proud of this. I put it in the fair and I got a blue ribbon, just like a table runner. This is from Ovely. Okay, I think I watched a video and I think I'd been saying it wrong. Maybe it's Ovely. I've been saying Avley and maybe it's Ovely folk embroidery. Now I can't remember what. Anyways, AVLEA. We can put a link in the description. Folk embroidery. I think she has some beautiful patterns, all inspired.
You know who's stitching up a bunch of her stuff?
No, who?
Carolyn Zook. She
Really?
was at
Well,
that
she was at Acorns and
designer.
Threads. Yeah, she was not.
That
long
designer
ago
was
there.
at their retreat that
Oh,
she
and
went to.
retreat. Oh, Krista
Mhm.
West is her name. She's a priest's wife actually down in Oregon. So I know her through like kind of other channels. No, I don't know her, but I like know people who know her. Anyway, this is beautiful. This one's called Clara's Garden. And it's just very calm stitching because it's just repeated over and over. And once you basically have, once you have this pretty memorized, it's hard to make a mistake on it because like, so the motifs that
turned out really pretty.
The border was kind of tedious, that like diagonal.
Yeah.
But once I just kind of buckled down, I did it a little at a time as I went. I didn't just do
Right.
all the order at the end. And then I just did what is this called? A drawn thread hem stitch?
Hem, I call it a hem. Yeah, drawn hem, something like
Drawn.
that. Which
She has a tutorial on her website for how to
does
do
she?
those
I
too.
should go
Yeah.
look at on her
Yeah.
website
I think it's on her website. Yeah.
because I have not found a good tutorial for that, and I have some shepherd's bush needle rolls that you've got to do that on, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
hesitating on starting
Hers,
them
I
because
felt
I
like
forget
hers
how
was
to do
very
it.
good.
Okay.
I'm making a note that I want to link to her website so that you can
Yeah.
find her tutorials from our video here, if you happen to even be watching us. And then, oh, I had another, here, let's see. I had a couple of knitting finishes, and then I have one more cross stitch finish. I did a couple of booties, which is just about kind of grown out. They still fit, but they're not roomy anymore. And mommy grew out of this so fast. I worked so hard on this little overalls
Oh,
pattern, and I made all these mistakes constantly on the legs. I just dumb mistakes. This is called, what is this pattern?
well, and yeah, I
Driveway.
remember that.
Can you tell Daddy that someone's in our driveway? I'm definitely not going to go. Let me just
There
look
was
up the
something with
pattern really quick.
you weren't sure you had enough yarn to stripe it or no. I remember you when I was there in
I
June.
ordered, I waited for, it's probably an Amazon order. This looks like maybe a delivery person. It is called, yeah, it was just an Amazon package. Don't worry about it. Da, 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 da. Where is it? It was in here. All right, well, once I find it, I'll put a link in it. Oh, here. It's called Saperle Popette. Saperle Popette by Nadia
Yes, I
Cretan
love her stuff.
Lishin. And this is the second time I've made these. Here's the pattern. Sap the Perle Popette. You know, I love to pronounce things in French. If you've watched
We're
this long
very
enough, you know, I'm really,
multilingual. Yeah, we're very
I sound very
multilingual.
authentic. Saperle Popette. Uh, this is the second time I've made them, and I feel like I've messed it up both times. And the one complaint I do have is that I feel like this would have fit him probably longer, except for she does these so short. Like she has you knit them so short. So by the time he's wearing it, look at there's only this. It goes up really high in the back, and then the straps. So
Yes.
if I were making this again, which I would, because especially now I've done it twice, I should probably be able to do it better.
Mm-hmm.
I would make those straps longer so it fit more like actual overalls rather than that.
Yeah.
And I was
You
knitting
were
the 3 to 6 month size, and he's not even 2 months, and it's already doesn't fit him. And he's not a gigantic baby. He's a pretty average size baby.
yeah, no, he's not
I was
huge.
kind of bummed. And I don't think my gauge was really off or anything. So I don't know. Did you have a question? No? Did you have a question? I what? Okay, I guess you don't have a question. One more stitching finish, and then I have some. Hold up. This one I was really proud of. This is on Tiny Little Count. Oh, I'll take these pins out really quick. This is Alpaca Farm, the blue flower.
Finished it?
And I did it on 40 count. Yeah, did I not send you a picture or anything? Oh, let me see if I can.
Might have.
I
Oh,
kind of
it's
had
been
it
a while.
folded around and pinned so that you could see, so I could envision where the things were going to meet, but now it's a little.
Mm-hmm. Because you make it into a drum, right?
Yeah, it's a drum, so it will look like that if I ever actually fully finish it, which you know me, and fully finishing may or may not actually ever happen. And here it is. It's on 40
So
count
cute.
over 1. I use
Mm-hmm.
all the called for threads, so it's pretty much all, I don't know, classic colorworks. Oh, it's actually, no, it's mostly weeks.
You know, I remember when you bought that. You bought that in Tri-Cities right after when I came to visit
Yes,
you
that's right.
in
At
during
that little
COVID.
store, which is still open,
Yeah,
and I can't remember the name of it now.
yeah.
I haven't been there
During
since.
COVID. Yeah.
They've struggled to keep their hours. I think they had another job.
Yeah, it was a kind of a
Anyway, so yeah, I do need to finish this.
yeah, it's so
But it's tucked
cute.
away for now, because when will I have time to do that? I have a new baby. That's all my finishes. Not bad, I guess. I might have a few other things, but I don't remember anything
Well,
else.
I think you worked on some of your carriage house sampling
Yeah,
or
I
whatever that
maybe
is.
I have finished some of that year in
That's yeah. You're in the woods,
Woods. I don't know if it's Year of the Woods or which one of them, but I didn't pull all those because I wasn't sure which ones I would have finished.
and you haven't finished them all.
No, I was just looking at them. I finished January. I finished a lot of them, but I probably still have 4 or 5 left. I don't, I
I think
haven't
she has
finished the
another series coming
seal.
out.
Yeah, I think they usually do one a year. I didn't like their snowman one, which was 2024, and I'm not even sure. Well, I looked at the 2025 one recently, and it was cute, but it
Mhm.
was more animals, and I was like, I'm still finishing this.
Yeah,
I still have like the seagull and the squirrel and the raven, ones that have like huge blocks of color that I just haven't done.
Santa.
Probably still have to finish the Santa. I should pull that one out this month and work on it the next few weeks here. But yeah, maybe I'll check. I don't know if I finished that one or not. I can't remember.
Mhm.
Probably not. I think I might be missing a color.
Well, and it'll get easier for you to have some time in the evenings again when he
Yeah,
gets a
I've
little
got like
older and has,
nothing right now. I'm just,
yeah,
he's
when he has,
fussy in the evenings and he tends to want to just nurse actually in the evenings, kind of just want
yeah,
to nurse and sleep and nurse and sleep. You'd never guess it looking at him right now because he's like conked out. But yeah, so my evenings aren't really my own, so I haven't really been getting a lot done. And I haven't
yeah.
been
But
knitting.
that'll get better.
Yeah, yeah,
That'll get
it will
better.
eventually.
I've been knitting too, but I didn't bring anything in. I'm working on a little scarfette thing that I love and I really want it finished, but I made a mistake in the lace section and I've made
Uh,
it over and over again and I've ripped it out and redone it and my count is always off and I'm flying out to see Sarah in January and I want to be able to work on it. So I've got to figure this pattern out
mhm.
or else get it done before I leave, but I doubt that's going to happen. That's only a few weeks away, Sarah.
I know. What?
Oh,
You walk across what? Just walk, just assume just do whatever you need to do around me. I'm not expecting you guys to like stop everything for this. Just walk behind me if you need to. It's fine. Make a little, yeah, maybe don't vacuum. But if you need to do the dishes or cook food or whatever, just do it. Because this is the time I have to do this while he's not screaming or needing to eat. So, do you want to show your whips? Were we alternating last time? Did we like have a system we liked where we would show each of us show a whip? I feel like we kind of maybe liked doing it that way rather than just showing it.
yes. I have one more finish that I didn't show.
Oh,
It's
I'm
sitting here on
sorry.
my lap. Oh, it's okay. I just finished this actually. Well, I finished two things this month. I started them and finished them this month, and they are little patterns from Emily Call.
Oh, that's right.
Um, and they are adorable. And I got a wild hair to try 40 count fabric, and I love it. I can do it with my magnifier. But the first one I did was Be Merry,
Little.
and it's not showing up very well. There's um, light gray snowflakes and stuff, but it's
Oh, yeah.
very
They're kind of showing. Yeah,
easy.
just a little bit.
There you go. And then, so I did that, and then I flipped the fabric to the back or to the bottom, and I did this little one on 40 count. And I just finished
That's a
this
cute one.
today while I was waiting for Sarah.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I have
and
one of her
I,
designs. I think it's hers. It's have courage and be kind, and it's sitting on my nightstand for when I need another start. But I have some.
yeah,
I haven't started.
they're just, her patterns are just really fun to stitch. And
Yeah.
yeah, I love them. I've done several of her, like she did a winter, spring, summer, fall. They were
Mhm.
5x7 size. Um, really cute. Like little, it says summer and then it has a few Quaker things in there. And
Yeah.
but this was kind of fun. And it was fun to do it on 40 count.
Mm.
And so one of the things I was going to say was there's all these people talking about stitching for the 250th anniversary of America this year, which I can't believe.
That's crazy.
It's 250 because I remember when we hit our bicentennial, I
Yeah.
was in school and here we are at 250. So I'm like, what? What?
Wow.
Anyway, so people are talking about all this patriotic stitching, which I usually don't really feel like doing until really close to, if I'm going to do it closer to the spring and summer. But who was it? Uh, Primrose Cottage has a free pattern and it's just a long pillow like you can make it into a pillow, and it's stars. There
Hmm.
must be, I can't remember now. There must be like the stripes are the stars.
Hmm.
And if you do a star, if you started it in October and did one star a day, you'd have it done by the 4th of July. Each star is like 11 stitches. Like, but I haven't started it, but I did buy, it was a free one. It's
Hmm.
free on their website.
Hmm.
And I thought, oh, that would be kind of cute to have a little tiny long skinny pillow. And
Yeah.
so I wanted to do it on 40 count. So I had bought some 40 count. I haven't started it. And then I wanted to start this Be Merry because I've had this pattern for quite a while. And so I went ahead and just ordered a piece of this. It's kind of a, I forget what it's called, fog, maybe. It's kind of a greeny gray. But
Hmm.
yeah, I was just really, I finished this actually during the Jingle Ball
Oh, fun.
last week. So yeah, that was fun. And as far as whips go, I really just want to stitch Christmas right now, which
Hmm.
doesn't always happen to me. I mean, I like Christmas and winter, but I found this whip when I was going through all my whips. Hold on, I dropped it. Um, I started this, oh boy, I don't even know how long ago. It's a it's a Pineberry Lane. It's dated 2020. I didn't start it. I started it after 2020, but probably not that long. It's Merry and Bright.
Cute.
So
Funny.
it's just like a little garland and little, it's very pinky, which I like. I do like, it reminds me of retro 60s and 70s Christmas colors.
Yeah.
And so this is how far I was when I stopped working on it. And then today I added these three little snowflakes.
Oh,
And I did this one, started this candy cane.
that's a cute one.
And it's on kind of a blue gray fabric. So I thought I want to work on that. It's an old whip and I should get that done. So that's one of my whips that I'm gonna work on. What about you?
Well, okay, so like I didn't touch that much probably really since we last, I touched a good amount on a few projects probably even since we last recorded. So I just kind of pulled out all the
Mhm.
things I knew for sure I'd worked on. And one of them is my dimensions, which I showed on our very first glass tube. I
Oh
should find a
golly,
comparison
yeah.
picture. Oh, here, let me take the hoop off. I should find a comparison picture because I've come a long ways on it since I started. So when I started this dimensions, it's called Valley of the River Beck, and it's one of those gigantic ones. I probably had about somewhere in here partially
Yeah.
done. Like I
Maybe
probably
not
had
even
some of
that
this,
much.
some of it. I definitely didn't have this done. I probably had a good section of that and then
Yeah.
the house. But I've come a
Wow.
long ways.
Wow.
Started our floss tube. It's kind of wrinkly on the bottom because it's been in a hoop. This is the one
I don't think I've seen that for
I know I
quite a
probably haven't really
while.
posted it or shared it, but wow, it is like I don't know if I really like stepped back and looked at it that well
That
the last
is
time I was. It
impressive.
still has a lot left, like there's still this whole thing. And I would say it's close to 2/3 done now.
Oh yeah.
Whereas when I started floss tubing, it was probably 1/8 done. So I mean,
Yeah, I don't think
years
you'd
is not that
even
great fast progress or anything, but
I don't think you even had like all of that upper tree area done.
I know I'd have to go back and look, but I probably didn't. I might have had like this section.
And
Sorry.
this was a dimensions kit Sarah got at like a thrift store, all still in the
Yeah,
kind
I
of
found
15
it
inch
for
with
I don't
them.
know some few dollars, and all the threads and the fabric and the pattern were all in there. So I pull it out when I just want to kind of stitch something big that just I'm gonna just check off the stitches because
Yeah.
I color in as I go, you know. And
Hmm.
that's yeah, it's kind of my go-to when I just want to motorically kind of just go, okay, we're gonna do
Yeah.
this stitch and this stitch.
5 years though. Oh my gosh.
So that's one that I've regularly worked on. What about you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else, like
Well,
how many you have to share. I probably have like
I
five or something.
think I didn't bring in a couple others that weren't Christmassy that I've been working on. I had started the Shepherd's Bush ornaments from the ornament magazines from 2000 to
Yeah, that's right.
what year was this? Oh, I hate when they don't have the Oh, so the one I'm working on now was from 2005, Ornament Magazine. And I had stopped stitching for a while, but I always bought the Ornament Magazine. My grocery store always had it of all places.
Hmm.
And I always loved looking at it. And um, so I thought I'm going to make all these little they're like nativity is what they are. So each one is a different part of the nativity. And I don't know where I was when we last showed it, but
I
that was the first. I stopped to find a
think
bunch
you
of
maybe have
charms.
that one finished or close to
So
it.
there's
I'm not sure you
two.
even had the angels started.
Okay, and
I don't
then
remember seeing those. Oh,
the
the
shepherd, is that the
Wiseman.
shepherd?
I mean the shepherds.
And
Yeah.
then the wise men,
Wait, scooted it. There you go. Oh, Wiseman came.
and then
Oh, you've done a ton. Yeah, you did not have this much done.
I started this next one. And this one
Wait,
is
go up. Show that one that you just started.
oh, sorry.
It was below the camera. Wait, where is
Is it
it?
in
Just
there?
the hills? Okay, go over a little more.
This way?
There you go. And up. There you go. Oh, okay. What's this one going to be? The angel?
This one is is
Angels
this my
sang or something?
it
What was
is
there an angel one?
as Bethlehem slept.
Oh, Bethlehem. There
So
was an
it
angel one already.
is, huh?
You did an angel one, right? Already?
Yeah. It's you know how everything's always so small. Yeah, I could show you this picture, but it's not going to show up very well. But
I got some
basically, it's
picture.
the little town of Bethlehem.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Those are
that's
buildings in the hills.
yeah. Nice.
I don't remember how many more I have left to go. Was there six of them? I can't remember now. I have them all upstairs, but I would like to get these done this year too.
Yeah.
And not only done, but like fully finished, because I don't really have a lot of Christmas pillows or like anything
Mm-hmm.
um little Christmassy. I have some bigger things. Well, I do have, okay, so that's one of the things I was going to show you that I started just recently. So do you remember I was working on some of those Told in a Garden free angels,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the angels? So I started a new one this last week, and it is down here on the floor. I don't have tape. Um, nope, that's not it. Oh, did I not bring it in? I don't think I brought it in.
Oh, darn.
Well, you wouldn't be able to tell what it is anyway, but she's an angel. She's like just that, she's got the big halo, um, and then it's just kind of her profile and then a little bit of her
Oh.
body. It's
Mm-hmm.
a smaller one. It's not one of the bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to order, she's got whisper threads on her and Mill Hill petite gold beads. And rather than Krennic, I bought petite treasure braid because I've heard that I have a floss that came out.
Oh.
Um, I've
Mm-hmm.
heard that that is a lot easier to work with than Krennic
Oh.
gold. But I did also bring this one that I think maybe I didn't start this. I think I was going to start it last year, and then I didn't like the fabric I had, and I'm not 100% sure I'm going to like this fabric, but we'll see. It's another Emily Call, and it is on black,
There
and
must be her
it's
nativity.
Oh
Yeah.
Holy Night.
Oh, no, it's not what I was thinking. Oh,
She's
cute.
got another one too, more
Yeah,
of
I
a
think she has a
nativity.
nativity one that's on a dark fabric
Yeah.
too, I think.
But I have this fabric and I think it's a 32 count.
Mm.
I should be able to do it. It's just hard. Black is just hard.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty.
and then the other one that I wanted to work on this month that I started last year on my birthday, it was my birthday start. It's a shepherd's bush kit that I had bought a long time ago. And since my birthday is in December, I thought Snow Queen was appropriate. So it's a
Oh, the snowman one.
snowman.
That's cute. Yeah, that's cute.
It's not showing up.
Crow on a
And
tree.
it's yeah, snowman with a couple trees, a
Cute.
bird, and it's on this really hard to photograph color.
Is it a greenish?
Yeah, it's kind of a taupey, yeah, kind of a taupey green.
It'll be green.
Taupe with a little bit of green, but that's the
Mhm.
beginning of her body.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I
actually have
think
more done on her than I thought I did. So
nice that it's
I plan
outlined.
on working on her this month too. So those two Christmas ones are for sure going to get worked on. And then I have some other ones that are not Christmassy that I didn't bring in, but I haven't worked on them for a while. I kind of was focused on the Emily Cole ones and like Oh Holy Night from her I bought a while ago. So she's got a whole new line of Christmas ones out this year.
Yeah. I think I've
Um,
seen them posted
and I
on.
finished a Halloween one, a little tiny Halloween pillow by her this last year too,
Mhm.
called Pumpkinhead Girl or something like that that I'd bought a long time ago. In fact, when I went to link it on my Instagram account, it wasn't even available on her Etsy shop. And so I asked her about that and she goes, "Oh, I wonder if when they have PDFs they set it at so many and then it
Yeah,
removes it."
probably.
She said, "I must have not realized that it sold out because I mean sold out, but
Right.
not really sold
You
out,
just have to
right?"
go
So
link it.
yeah. Her patterns, if you're looking for nice little small, like we were talking in the Zoom room at Jingle Ball, they're kind of palette cleansers. Some of her. She's got some bigger ones, but what are we doing? Yoga?
Doing those. I think she's trying not to be on the camera. I don't, maybe she's thinking about sliding behind me on hands and knees. I don't know. She wants me to show stuff that she's made, but I told her she needs to show it herself if she wants it shown.
Yeah.
But I think
You're a
she doesn't want to be on the
teenager. You can
camera,
do
but she
that.
can be on the camera if she wants to show it. Otherwise, it's fine. Nobody really needs to see it. I have
Yeah,
a few other things. Let's see.
do you have your Snow Queen out?
No, I haven't pulled that one out. That one's too intimidating for me. So I didn't show.
Yeah.
I think this is probably a start since it was from one of those. What's that box kit that you got from
Oh,
England?
historical sampler company.
Yeah, enjoy all the little. That's the.
Oh,
I
yeah.
ended up starting. This was kind of my car stitching for a while in the summer. So here's where I am.
Ah, I didn't know you'd started one of those. I
But I
had
think it got kind of
subscribed
wet
to
and now the
that.
fabric is kind of moldy on the bottom.
What
So I'll have to
happened?
bleach it. I think it got wet, like somebody spilled something on it, like water in the car, and I didn't know.
Oh,
So I'll have to like figure out how to
oh.
clean that.
I had subscribed to that historical sampler box for a couple of years,
Yeah.
probably 3 years,
Yeah.
and I loved them. They came from England, but the shipping was a lot. You
Oh
know,
my
the
gosh.
kit, the kit itself probably, and you got like little goodies, little extras, was maybe only $20, but I probably was paying another 20 for shipping.
The shipping.
And when I retired and
Oh,
didn't have all that disposable income, I told my husband, I'll get rid of that subscription. I don't need that. I had a drawer full.
you
I couldn't even
probably
get any
haven't
more.
even stitched most of them.
I
So
haven't stitched any of them. They're like I just hoard them. I don't know what I'm waiting for. And so I went through them and sent a whole bunch to Sarah and the girls because I
yeah,
thought some of these I'm
right.
just not going to
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
But they sent you all the finishing stuff that you needed. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a really good club, but
Yep. Yeah, it is.
yeah.
It's a really cute one. If I was ever gonna have money to do something like that, which ha ha ha.
Hmm.
But if I did, that's the one I
Yeah.
would do.
Yeah. And shipping
I
nowadays
know
is
why. Oh, this is
ridiculous.
one I haven't worked on, but I might work on this week. Let's see. I had a new start sometime not that long ago. It's another Oddly Folk embroidery. Oh, I didn't actually bring the pattern in with the photo of it. I only have the chart because I did a photocopy of the chart to make sure. I'm just gonna pull it up really quick.
Yeah.
And rather than get up and go find the pattern. I know where it is, but okay, one sec. Have the
When
Lacquernet.
did you start this one?
I think you maybe gave me this pattern, this kit. I started it pretty soon after I finished the Clara's Garden one,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
I was like not gonna let myself start another one of hers until I finished that one. And this is the one that I'm doing now. Let's see. It's like this on both sides. It's like a sorry,
Oops.
click away from the ad to your coupon offer. So it's like a Byzantine, like an
Oh,
Eastern, they're
yeah.
peacocks. It's not focusing very well, but it's
I think I gave
beautiful
that one to
colors.
you. Did I give that
You
to
give it to
you?
me. I'm not sure. I didn't buy it, so I got it as a gift at some point. Did you
Oh,
give
I
it to
probably
me?
did because I think I bought you one last
It's
year for
probably on
Christmas.
my list of things that I wanted on my Christmas
Yeah.
list. And so I'm not very far at all because I just didn't get very far. I just have one
Yeah.
little part of the motif started,
Oh.
but it's a start. Because I
Uh-huh.
think I started working on my stocking after like I haven't worked on it lately because I've been working really hard on trying to get my stocking along, which I'll show in just
Oh, yeah. You did share on our last YouTube about a stocking, and I don't think it was Jesse's. I think it was yours.
I probably was working on mine. And so I
Would that have
brought
been a
up,
year and a half ago?
can you believe it? Yeah, taking me so long. I did bring up my spring at Hawthorne Hollow because I know I finished quite a bit on this on one of the blocks. So
Oh,
you're
yeah. I
following
do
along
like that one.
forever ago. I had done this and I was slogging through this brick,
Yes. Yes,
like
I remember that
literally
brick.
slogging. I'm gonna just see if I can see slogging through it. And I think I
Yeah.
finished the brick at least on that and beyond. So let me see. Let me take yeah, oh, because I started on the next. Oh, I must have finished that whole Robin one. That's right, I did. Because I started on the next square.
Oh, you did get
So
that one all
I
done.
got it totally
Oh,
done finally. Sometime I think this
yes.
summer. This is spring at Hawk Run Hollow. And those bricks really truly are no joke.
Oh, I mean, the rest of it doesn't look like it would be that hard at all.
No, the rest of it was easy and went really fast, but you can't really get those
Yeah.
vining plants done until you do the brick. So the whole thing was just
Yeah.
difficult. I think that's probably one of the more tedious blocks in here. See the whole.
Yeah.
I have a long way to go and it's going to be gigantic, gigantic, because that's how
It is going to be big. Yeah. Well,
big.
mine are too.
There's fabric. But I
Yeah.
do love this pattern. It's one of my favorite passages in scripture. It's the Song of Solomon.
Yeah.
Behold, the winter is past. So
I probably would consider that one if I ever get the other two done.
yeah, I
I
wouldn't.
have a year in Hawk Run Hollow and Christmas in Hawk Run Hollow.
We should
And
we should just exchange them sometime. And you put some stitches into this one, and I put some stitches just for a
there you
refresher. Then it
go.
feels like you're working on another one.
Yeah.
You are, but you don't have to.
Yeah. I
You
think
know, I
I'm
get
on,
kind of bored working on the same one of those.
I think I'm only on the second square of my Christmas one, but it is a huge mansion with this huge fence in front of it. And it is
I
just,
didn't bring in my shores at Hawk Run Hollow, but there's so many mansions and houses in that one, and I did finish
Mhm.
one of those houses.
Did you?
But yeah, it's like gigantic and so tedious to stitch, and I made so many mistakes. Like I'm off, and I'm just like, well, we're just pushing through at this point. I am not tearing this whole thing out.
I think those were our 2020 start for us, right before we started floss tubing or right after we started floss tubing.
Maybe I don't remember. It was sometime early
Yeah,
in the, and I do love
I
it. I
think
mean,
it
I'll be
was.
happy when it's done.
I know. I do love
It's
them.
gonna not maybe be done before I'm dead, but we'll see. I brought up Jesse's stocking that I haven't finished it yet. I should, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to it with a newborn this year to fully finishing it. But I wanted to
I
show
do love
it
it.
because it'll contrast with my matching one. This is Rosewood Manor. What are they called? Something in rose.
You know, I think one of the reasons why
Cranberry and rose, or something. Cranberry
oh
rose.
yeah.
Oh,
I,
cranberry. Mine's cranberry row.
I think one reason why I love that one of his is that it reminds me of my Seasons of the Trees that I finished right
Oh
before we
yeah,
quit.
look at all the
And
beads.
my
Oh,
other focus is going to be A Forest Grew next year by
yes,
Rosewood Manor, which
I
has got
love.
a lot of trees in
I
it.
have
Yeah.
another music amongst the
Yes.
trees that I have started that I haven't put any
Yeah.
stitches lately.
I love her
But like
patterns in
all those
general.
beads though, man, it is so it has that like heavy beaded feeling, like
Hmm.
just some
Yeah, but it's
weight to it.
beautiful. It's just beautiful.
And mine
All that.
is in process, and it will also have a ton of beads. But
Hmm.
here is make sure I don't lose the needle. Here's where I'm at. I
I
will
think you didn't like working on this one as much because it wasn't as, because it's just a row after row, and so it's not as varied. I
well,
think
like
you like,
this one was this, yeah, this row is kind of boring. It's just the same tree over and over and over. Whereas
mhm,
his is like a
yeah,
different tree every few minutes.
yeah.
Up here, this is more interesting, but this was the same two trees over and over, same tree over and over. This one, but then I'm not enjoying working on this section because it's like so many tiny little color changes for these tiny little trees.
Yes, she does that with some of those little trees.
So like they don't look as tiny once you get the bead on because like here, where's the bead?
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
these little tiny trees end up with lots of beads around. So they have a lot of interest. But
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I'm putting in 4 stitches and now I'm changing colors and counting 20, not 20, but like 8 stitches over and 3 stitches up to get to the next tree. And
Yeah.
once I actually pull it out and start working on it, it's fine. But also, I probably should make a photocopy because I'm working from a pattern that's like this, like
Yeah.
kind of unwieldy. I can't take it in the car without
No, you
like,
should make it work. You should
I
make
should probably
working
make a little
copies.
copy and that would probably help. So that's
Yeah. I
been my
think
big
that,
push because I have gotten like all that varied trees at the bottom is brand new for sure since we last like all this was
yeah. I don't think I ever saw the top
like
trees.
probably all this. Yeah, maybe
Did you
I've done
start
a
at the
lot.
top?
Yeah, maybe I think I started in the middle and I
I
did
think you
work
did.
up and now this is basically the top of the stocking except for my name.
Yeah.
And then I'm working down. So
Yeah. I don't
I
think I
don't,
ever
yeah,
saw the
I just
top.
need to buckle down and do it because I know I will love having it. And my, you had sent me a gift card for my birthday to 123 Stitch, and my plan is to buy another shepherd's bush one. I should show those. I'll show them maybe if we do another one of these. All those shepherd's bush stockings. You can find it in an older one because those are a master like love of mine. All those
Beautiful.
shepherd's bush stockings I made for the girls several years ago. I will make another one for Finian, but I want to
Mhm.
finish my stocking so it doesn't just get like shuffled off to the side. And I'm
Yeah.
not going to have
Yeah.
his done, obviously, for his first Christmas. So if I can get this done in the next couple months, I could probably get one done for him before next Christmas.
Yeah. I have to say, I told Sarah the other day, just doing my shopping, getting all the girls' stuff, purchased. And then so, for so long, I've had 6 grandkids. So, I had Sarah's 3 girls, I had two and then 2 in Kent, Washington, and then I had Junie up in Duluth. And so shopping, I got all the grandkid stuff bought. And then I went and worked on Sarah's stuff, and I thought, oh, good, I'm done. And then later that day, I was in the car, and I thought, no, I'm not. I have another grandkid.
You can not send him anything. It's fine.
Oh no, I had
I mean,
to,
of
I
course
had
you
to send
can,
him.
but
I did,
he's
but I
probably
did
going to
tell
get a couple
Sarah,
books from us. I said, Jesse, he just had a huge baby shower with like, so we don't, there's like,
I know,
I'll
I think
probably
it's
get him some
hard.
books. And
Yeah, I told Sarah I kind of cheated a little bit because, I my last kiddos that were born, they're 5, 4, and 3. And so I was able to go back into my Amazon shopping history because I know I bought them things that I really liked and they are still available. So I was able to, I bought a couple things that were different,
yeah,
um, but I did find a couple things that I had bought for those kids. And I thought, yep, I'm going to reorder that for this kid. It was a good idea.
that is funny. I had one other whip. I have a knitting whip that I made.
Ah,
This is a size 2 sweater that I knit. This is a Tin Can Knits free
mhm.
pattern. It's called, what is it called? One of the things that has not come back since having my baby is like the ability to think.
Oh, I think I've knit that one. Does that have a seed work
Yes,
pattern down
it
the
has.
arm?
Yep. I cannot remember what it's called now. I can look in my patterns, but anyways, yes, it has this cute panel down the arm with seed stitch, kind of a boat neck. And I don't think that's just my gauge. I think it just kind of has a looser neck. And
Hmm.
the reason it's in progress is because I think I'm gonna add 2 little pockets just there. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna have to like kind of figure it out. I could pick up stitches, I think, and then sew like I could probably pick
Mm.
up stitches in a line and then knit and then seam the 2 sides, right? Is that one of
But yeah, I bet if you Google how
I'm
to add a
sure I could
pocket,
probably find a thing, a tutorial.
yeah, it's a
But
size 2.
yeah, it's a size 2. I decided to make it kind of on the bigger side. So now I need to knit him something that's little tiny. Well, not little, not as little tiny as the last thing. So I need to finish that. And then I have one other knit that I actually really want to try and make some progress on is these Fair Isle gloves that you
Oh,
gave me in that kit forever ago. And this is the
yes,
farthest I've
forever
gotten
ago.
because they're really hard. They're
They
really
are
hard to
hard.
knit and follow this really complicated color work pattern. They look
I
like,
love giving my children challenges for
but
gifts.
I really like the challenge, like
Yeah,
they don't really have a
they're
picture
beautiful.
of the, here, let me see. Well, they don't really have a picture other than this. That's what the
Yeah,
pattern will look like,
it's
right?
beautiful.
Yeah, once it's
Yeah.
done. But it's very, very slow. It's like size 00 needles. The zip up sweater? Oh yeah, where's that? I don't know. I think it's packed away. I made one other sweater for him. It zips up the
I've
back and
tried.
it's so cute, but I don't have it. I think I put it away with all the clothes that size. Darn.
Oh, did you make it big? It's not, he hasn't outgrown it yet.
No, what size did I make that? Maybe 9 months or something. Yeah, I can't remember. It's put away for a few months from now. It should fit in maybe in the middle of February or.
So there's this pattern that I've wanted to knit forever. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I think it's called Wildflowers Fingerless Mitts. And they've got a color work pattern across
Mm.
this area. I have tried this 3 times, and
Oh,
my gauge when I do the color work is
oh
so
yeah.
tight, I
Okay.
cannot
You
get
have
my
to hold
hand.
it. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to do that color work and not do it too
I
tight.
have it all kitted up again. I was determined to try it
You
again.
just
I
have
was
to
also using
really
just,
consciously keep your gauge so
yeah.
loose, your tension
I
really
think,
loose.
and they've got multiple color changes. I think I'm going to knock it down to just two, two colors in the pattern, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
going to
so I
be
don't
way
have as
easier.
many to, yeah, it's been, 'cause I haven't done a lot of color work like that.
I mean,
So
classic color work is like two or maybe three, but
the
most of
problem
those like
is
Norwegian
too,
type patterns don't do more than that.
right, when I do it in the round, when I do it magic loop, when I do it and I have a color work, I
You have to
always
pull it
get
tight.
that seam thing. Like my
Yeah.
seam always is too loose there. And
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I end up when I knit magic loop, no matter what now, I like shift the stitches around every couple of rows so that it's got a different place where it's looser. And then it seems to kind of help
Yeah, I should do
work out
that.
some of that looseness so that it's spread throughout the thing and it doesn't stay loose. Like the tension ends up kind of correcting
How do you
itself
keep track
better.
of your rows though? How
I
do you
just
keep
have,
track of how do you,
uh, I mean, I have a marker for beginning and end of the row, usually,
right.
and
But I
then
mean,
I just keep track. Because usually I'm knitting like a sleeve and it doesn't really matter how many stitches are on
you
which.
don't change your beginning and end marker. You just
No, I just
change.
shift the needles, shift
Oh yeah,
the stitches. Like,
I
so
see what you're saying.
sometimes stitches 1
Yes.
through 18 are on needle one and,
Yeah.
19 through 28.
That makes sense. I get it now.
I
Yeah.
don't
That's what I was
actually change.
thinking.
I just shift where the
Yeah.
break is going to be between the needles.
Gotcha.
That seems to
I should
help.
try that.
Yeah.
I should
It's
try
it's a
that.
little bit of a hassle because I'm constantly kind of like shifting things around, but I feel
Yeah.
like I'm happier with my tension at that place than I am when I
Yeah.
end up with like a loose ladder of stitches.
Yeah. And I don't get the ladder too much with regular stitch knitting, but when I've done
Color
color
work.
work, because there's
Oh
always
yeah,
that, especially this pattern that I'm trying to do, there's a color work chain
right there.
right there at the beginning of the row.
Yeah, that's harder because if
Yeah.
you
I
yank
didn't
it
think
too
about
tight, then
shifting.
it's too tight of
Yeah.
tension. But if you
Yeah.
don't yank it, then you have a loose
Yeah.
spot.
I should
Yeah,
go up in needle size too. Maybe that would help.
yeah, it might.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my plans are just to keep feeding and changing and burping my baby and maybe get some cross stitching. I kind of want to start a knitting project because I feel like it's a little easier to pick up knitting right now than cross stitch because
Hmm.
it's going to sit there and I can do a couple stitches and put it down. But I finished that sweater other than the
Hmm.
pockets, which are taking too much brain power. So
Seen
I did
seen
knit
people.
some fingerless gloves for Liddy's birthday too, but I don't have those. But they turned out
Yeah.
really
Oh, they
cute.
were
They were
cute.
like rainbow, kind of really
Uh-huh.
bright jewel, well, brighter than
Yeah.
jewel tones, and she loved them. And I
She loves
started
them.
them. I bought the yarn when she was a little younger, like just a year ago or whatever.
Hmm.
And I was worried that her taste had kind of shifted because she likes gray shoes and like a little more neutral colors. But she was like, "Oh, I love that yarn. Who are you making those for?" I said, "Oh, myself." knowing all along I was making them for her. So I was glad, and she ended up loving them. So they look really cute on her.
Good. Yeah, it's a little pop of color. You can have a little pop of color on
Yeah,
your hands.
yeah. It's just,
Yeah.
and she
I
still does
think,
wear a lot of color. I just was wondering if that was going to shift before we got to the point where she had her birthday, but it hasn't. She still likes bright colors. Teal is still her favorite color. So
is it still her favorite color? Okay.
teal and what?
Teal has been her
Gray.
favorite color since she was like 2.
I know she's loved teal for years. I think she likes teal and gray or something now. Like
Hmm.
it's funny how they change. What did you want to
Yeah. And I think, back to the knitting, I see women all the time that are nursing moms that just knit while they're nursing.
Yeah, yeah. And as he's a little older, he still kind of needs
A
a
little
little
bit of
more like
support.
support. Like I have to hold him up a little higher. But once he's a little older, I
Yeah.
remember that the nursing gets easier. So,
Yeah.
and hopefully the sleep
Yeah.
gets easier too.
Well, it
So,
will. It
it
all
will.
gets
I
easier.
know
We
it
just have
does.
to get through this first 3 months and then the
Hmm.
next 3 months, I think. 3 months and 6 months.
Hmm.
Cassidy and I were talking about that. We're kind of big, especially 6 months when they can
Hmm.
start sitting up and
And
playing and holding on to toys.
yeah,
It gets a lot easier. And if you can get them on a sleep schedule,
yeah, yeah,
which makes a big difference, for
yeah,
you too.
it does. So.
Hmm. But now, no sleep schedule for this little guy.
Sometimes, most nights he does sleep pretty well, and he's been napping during the day pretty like he sleeps a ton still. So
Yeah,
I am not taking that for granted that I can just snuggle him in my arms and sleep. He'll sleep. I love that, and I know that goes away really fast. So I'm cherishing that
okay.
time,
Hmm. Yeah,
and just yeah, I've kind of feel like well, especially with Liddy driving, I've been able to pull back a little. I'm home a little bit more rather than driving the girls around to ballet and Kingdom Come every night because she
that's
could just
true.
take them. So now our next hurdle is she needs a job and we need a third car, but we'll get there. That'll happen eventually. Once that happens, that'll be easier because then I won't be stuck at home if she takes the car. It's
Yeah,
fine. We'll get there.
yeah.
Uh,
Unless you, unless she gets up and takes Jesse to work and you keep Jesse's car,
yeah, but I don't want to drive his car. And she
don't
is
you?
sick, so he's working really hard. Like he is making her drive it and teaching her how to drive it. But
Oh, with the stick.
the learning curve, yeah, his is a stick shift, so it's not as easy to just hop in and go. Yeah, so
No,
if
I
she could
have
drive
never
his
driven a
car, that would
stick.
be easy because she could just take him to work and be responsible to get him home. That's not,
Yeah,
it's just a little bit now, and we'll probably be able to get a car at some point here, hopefully.
yeah. Okay.
So I'm home a little bit more. I can't remember why I was saying that. It connected to something, but it's gone now. But we're
More time.
yeah, I have a little more time. I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that.
Uh,
Something like that. I'm tired. I'm tired today.
yeah.
But this is fun.
Uh, well, having a baby in your 40s is a little different than having a baby in your
Oh
20s.
yeah. 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 And I'm
Yeah.
looking back now actually on the end of my pregnancy and realizing how out of commission I really was. Um, what was I
Yeah.
telling Jesse the other day? There was something that I did recently, like not pregnant, that I was like, oh my gosh, I could not have done any of that. I can't remember what it was. It might have been related to our homeschool co-op and how like out of commission I really was all fall. Um, and I think that it was partly if I really did have too much amniotic fluid, I was carrying around so much extra weight, which I think I did. They didn't really diagnose that officially, but when I went to have the baby, they were like, you have a lot of amniotic fluid in here. And then they started asking questions and they didn't like remeasure it. But if I did, which I think I did, that would explain why, part at least, why I was so exhausted. I just moving around, I would get so winded just going up like our 5 stairs, just
Yeah.
carrying up so much extra water, I think.
Well, and
So I'm
I
doing
was,
way better than that now. Tired,
yeah,
but like physically.
I was talking to Cassidy or somebody. We were talking. I said, I don't think you ever got that second trimester burst of energy.
No. I never really,
that we always,
I had
that
maybe
women
a
always
week
talk
where I
about.
felt like I could get a few things done, but I never did. Yeah, I was just exhausted. Eventually
Yeah.
the nausea went away, but like the morning
Which
sickness,
hung on for a long time too.
but that was up through like 15 to 16 weeks probably. And then after that, I
Hmm.
still was just tired, really, really tired
Yeah.
and had to rest a lot.
Oh, guess what? I found another finish that I didn't show.
Oh,
This is a fully finish, but what in heaven's name is on this frame?
uh-oh.
What in the world? The, there's some white stuff. This was a little, I think I was working on this
Oh, that's a cute frame. I don't
back.
know if I've seen that.
Huh?
I don't think I saw it ever framed. I remember you working
Oh,
on that.
yeah. There we go. I got these little kids with the
Oh,
tree
cute.
framed last year. Yeah. I have it sitting right here by my stitching. I don't really stitch in here very often, but if I do, I'm usually at my desk.
Cute.
Um, but yeah, I didn't have any room for it really out in the family room, so I thought I'll just put it in my office. My office,
Your
my
office.
catch-all room is what it is.
Your storage space.
Yeah, yeah, I've got craft stuff upstairs in my old office, and I've got craft stuff down here, and definitely we'll need to downsize at some point and actually get rid of some of the decorations and stuff that I have for this room.
Yeah. Well,
But
eventually.
if I was still working and needed an office, it'd be different, but I
Yeah.
don't really need an office, so
Yeah.
yeah. And we won't move again until my dad passes away. I won't move him again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we definitely don't need a house this size anymore. And we don't need the down like we really needed a downstairs. We needed an office for me and um we needed my dad to have a main floor bath and walk-in shower and bedroom. And this house was one of the only ones we found in our price range at the time that had that. So, but now we don't really need it. Although it would be nice to go down to a one level
Yeah.
and just or a split or a two level that has a main floor
Main floor.
master.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, we'll see. But
Yeah.
I'm in no hurry to pack everything up again and move.
No. Yeah. That's not very fun.
And we really do like it here. I really do like this little town. I don't want to move to a big town.
Yeah.
I do like this little town and yeah, it's although I told Sarah I was very upset last night living in this little town because we only have a Walmart for groceries, a Myers, um,
In Aldi.
one Myers, one Walmart, and two Krogers and an Aldi. And I went to Aldi and I went to Myers, and neither one of them had any form of Rice Krispie cereal whatsoever. Rice Krispies, it's like 100-year-old cereal. Who is selling out of Rice Krispies? And so I needed them for a cookie recipe that I'm making. And I
You
think
were in the
everybody
whole
else is
town.
making them too. Yeah. And so as I was leaving Myers, across the street was Walmart. So I went over there and they had a big bag of the generic, I thought, yes, yes, Walmart for the win. I think everybody's making Rice Krispie squares for Christmas or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very, I was telling her too, if you're going to do anything with frozen hash brown potatoes, you buy those up ahead of time too, because everybody makes funeral potatoes
Mm,
in here in the Midwest for winter time.
yeah.
And it's frozen hash browns and canned soups.
Yep. Two things that I like never buy. Never ever buy those
Mm,
things. So it wouldn't be an issue for me, but
yeah. Anyway, it's yeah. I love having all the space to have my stuff out though. Like I don't
yeah.
have to
Yeah.
stack crates on top of each other to get, yeah, it's been nice. It's been
Yeah.
nice while it's lasted.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, well, I think I'll just be continuing on with my Christmas stitching and planning what I want to do next year. Like I said, I think I'm going to do WIPGO in 24/7, a magazine monthly too, but I won't do that in January. I'm going to miss Bringo because I'll be at your house.
Oh yeah. And I'm not even
I'm
gonna
not going to bring all those
there's no way
projects.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
up with anything right now, which kind of sad. I kind of think, oh, I love planning what my cross stitch year is gonna be, and then I'm not even gonna And maybe I'll just make some very small goals, but I'm not going to join any of the big challenges because I just know I won't. I'm not going to finish
Yeah.
7 things this year, or I'm not going to.
Right.
I suppose I could do
And
magazine
Melanie,
monthly and make 1 or 2 projects fit all the prompts and still
right.
participate, but I'm not even sure I have
Oh
the
yeah.
energy right now to keep up with the Sherry,
It's only 6 weeks old. It'll get
I know,
better. But
I
yeah,
know.
give
Yeah.
yourself a break. But I'm not like I thought about 2 years ago, I was doing um Whip Warriors,
Oh yeah, that's right.
the
Did
traveling and
that
all
back
that, and
then.
I loved it, but it was
Yeah, that was
intense.
fun, but I ended up
And I
falling.
thought about doing that again this year, and I thought, no, I like just doing what I'm doing. And
Yeah.
Melanie Watkins, the Soulful Stitcher, her year of whips this year is 5 projects, finished 3 to be entered into the drawing. Finish 3 out of 5. Well, or you can do more if you want. So I thought, oh, I'll just do that because it kind of helps me pull out some pieces that are older that just need a little bit of love and they'll be done.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Noting to tag her in case
Huh?
you want to. I'm noting
Oh
to
yeah.
tag her in case anybody's watching that doesn't know Melanie, which maybe no one's
Yeah.
watching. That's okay too.
Anyway, we post we're gonna post this for posterity's sake that we are still here.
Yeah, maybe we'll do
Still
another one.
doing.
Making no promises on the schedule, but it would be fun to try and do some
I
more.
know. I was thinking today, if we did anything, it would have to be like once a month.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to kind of fit more than that into my current
No.
schedule. And
And to be honest, I like having not the pressure to have something finished or I mean, and I don't think anybody else put the pressure on me. I
no,
just put that
push
pressure on
on it.
myself. But I feel like if you go a month, then you've got a little more to share and
Yeah. And
um
I like having the reason to have a motivation. That's probably part of why I don't have that much done is I don't haven't had
yeah.
oh, I have this place I'm going to share it. So I want to get it done.
So stay tuned. We might be back once a month. Here we go. I put the
So
plug out.
exciting. Yeah,
Put the plug out. Now, especially because you're not driving to town all the time.
I know it does make a difference. It really
Mhm.
has made a difference the last couple of weeks. Oh, I can just feel the space. I can make dinner. Yeah, I know. I'm so welcome for that.
No, I'm kidding.
I
like it.
I can stay home and make dinner for once, without rushing or
Yeah.
that kind of stuff so much. Even though it's hard to make dinner with a baby who's fussing, still easier than dragging him around or whatever, or dragging my big pregnant belly around and then coming
Yeah.
home to make dinner. So yeah.
So anyway, if you
Big
stuck in
pregnant
here with
belly.
us,
Well, the dragon.
we we appreciate it. We miss everybody.
I know. Leave a comment, say hi. Link, if you're watching and you have a Flosstube, I just can't even really remember who to watch, even though I have people I follow and subscribe. At some point, I had subscribed to so many Flosstubes that it's overwhelming to try and. Sorry, the dog's barking, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's no reason. So leave us a comment, say hi. We miss
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I know there's been a couple people on Instagram who have messaged, I really miss your mom and you Flosstubing. So hope you're watching. I'll see if I can find who that was on my Instagram and let you know there will be another one up, hopefully before Christmas.
Well, maybe in January when I'm there for sure.
It'd be fun to do one in person.
Okay.
No, I'm not showing your stuff. If you want to show it, you can show it now really quick, but I'm about to be done. So are you going to show anything? Okay, do it quick. Come on over. No, maybe next time. Show it next time. Okay. Thanks if you stuck around with us, thanks for watching, and we'll hopefully talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.